Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Who would have guessed that Zondi will resurface? Yes, she's speaking now that whatever that she experienced during the trial of Omotoso. If you don't remember that case, is that case of a pastor who was alleged in and out of court because of human trafficking, rape charges, and kidnapping. So Zondi was one of the girls that has experienced the captured of him. You know, he was capturing her in his home, and she did experience some of the things that he'll do to the girls, although his church members are still denying most of allegations, saying that he didn't do that. You know, it's the same as this thing of Bushiri, when people say Bushiri did this and that, and people still stand with one leg and say he didn't do that, and he wouldn't be capable of that. So that's what has happened. So Sodi is back saying that actually during that trial, she was out of it, but the thing that kept her going was her truth. She had to come and say her truth. And she says that, yes, she knew many people were backing her, saying that she's a brave girl to stand in the stand against such a giant as Omotoso. But now she didn't feel it. She didn't feel that power that people were claiming over her, that she's so powerful and all that. Now she's saying after the trial has gone cold, the thing that she went to actually were drugs. She went to drugs, and she did them about 2 years, and right now she's sober for 2 years actually. Now I never have thought that she'll resurface and talk about the love and the support of the family, as she is claiming that she is getting right now, because now she's saying that allegedly she's having a full support of her family. Her family is right behind her. And I'm thinking to myself, that time when she was taking a stand and all that, where were this family, when she was in the hands of this abuser, Omotoso, experiencing that torture in that house, and right now they're coming with full love for her, or maybe they didn't even know, because now, I mean, as she is saying right now that she has experienced the drug abuse and all that, so she didn't even disclose to her family that she was taking drugs and all that. Only she disclosed after the matter has, when she has buried the matter, when she was off drugs and clean and all that. Now she's taking the family down and saying, guys, I haven't been fine. Throughout the trial, I wasn't fine. After trial, I wasn't fine. And the only thing that kept me going were drugs. So now she's saying that everyone in her circle was so surprised. Like, they thought that she's got it, as the world, we thought that she's got it. When you speak of her, you speak about someone who's not afraid of anything, someone who was so bold, but now she's saying, little did we know that she was suffering inside, but she really had to go on and just say whatever that happened. As in, the stress that she went through, as you can take it yourself, if you're a person who's against the giant of Mutoso, someone who's so big like that, someone who people would give their life for, the people that believe in Mutoso are so loyal that we've seen them out of court, as in PE right now, when they say that he's there in the courts, you'd see how people are raving with rage, saying that he would never hurt a fly, stuff like that. So now, even without that, his power, he's so powerful, he's so connected. So now, for someone who was so young as she was that time when she was taking a stand, I wouldn't even go to the age themselves, but you can even see that she was so young. But she did take a stand and say, it happened to me too. He did this and that, and she was speaking boldly, and she didn't even hide any corner. In fact, if there wasn't any break from that trial, I believe that she would have took us to many corners that has happened in that house, Anyway, for some people that didn't testify, that were supposed to testify, uh, I was taken aback because I was still waiting for many people that were saying that they're claiming that they did suffer the same abuse that she suffered, people that like those twins that were in the idols. We were waiting for them to also come and testify. It was alleged that they were going to testify also. So now it ended up being her alone who's a girl like them who just testified. And can you believe I don't know what can I say, but I believe that really she was scared, number one, and number two, she couldn't believe that she is really actually doing this, because now remember she herself believed in Omotoso once, and the powers and whatever that he's got or people are claiming him to have. She was one of the people who was raving about it before, who have seen it manifesting, in other people's lives, how Omotoso was suppressing other people, how he was towards other people, his influence and all that. But now he did stand up and talk and say that he did this to me. So now she's saying that afterwards, going forward, she did really had to go and disengage in socials, and then took off all the socials down, because now she believed that those people who were saying that power to you, it didn't really feel like power to her, because now she didn't really feel that powerful as people were saying that she is powerful. Anyway, talking about how did the church girl mix up with the drugs, she's saying that like any other young person, you'd hang up with people or friends, and then they'll introduce you to drugs and all that. She'll take them slowly but surely. Now, eventually she was hooked. She couldn't survive without them. She couldn't live without them. And before you know it, she couldn't even go a day without even taking drugs. So now it was as bad as that. For her, it was something of a coping mechanism, She was coping with these drugs. Without those drugs, she wouldn't function, as she's saying. But now, fast forwarding, now that she's saying that she's off drugs and she's clean, she's been clean for 2 years already right now, that will have to mean she is actually bold, she is actually strong, but it's just that she doesn't really see it, or she doesn't really believe it as it is like it is, because now for someone who's being and doing that kind of abuse and all that, and then going for drugs and still wanting to come out and saying that I haven't touched drugs for 2 years right now, and for us sitting here not knowing that she was doing drugs and all that, for her to come and say, I'm claiming my life back, and I want to confess that I've been doing drugs and I've gone bad, but now I'm changing my ways, I'm becoming fine again. So this is someone who is really, really powerful, and I can't wait to see her having conversations. Maybe she'll actually help other people who are in the dark holes, because now I don't believe that it is just finished. She has finished her work where she has went and stopped, and I believe that she still has a long way to go, and I believe that she is going to be very influential once she comes forward and say her truth, because now we know with courts you go and then they tell you, they coach you what to say and all that, or they tell you how to say things to be aligned with the case. So now, speaking in the public or speaking with other people who have gone through stuff, I believe that she'll just open her heart and say whatever that she needs to say to save other people's lives. Because now I believe that there are many people that are suffering in the peoples that are wearing people that are wearing masks. You'll say someone is so pure and perfect, but they're so evil inside. And I believe that actually Zondi is one of the people that will rescue many people once she starts to really talk and really say whatever that happened to her without anybody saying without anybody saying anything to her or judging her or giving her a short platform, instead having a big platform that she deserves, because I believe that this is someone who has a lot to say and people really need to listen to her. So I can't wait to see her going on and talking, because now I don't believe that it's over with her. I believe that she's got so much to offer, and I can't wait to witness whatever that she is carrying inside her. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye.